Hey, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new FUTWIZ player review. We're going to be taking a look at Alexander Lacazette, but not the regular version, the new special Movember version with this awesome moustache item on FIFA 17. The new Movember campaign, of course, is here to raise awareness for men's health, and I really like it. So 86 rated Lacazette, plays for Lyon in French Ligue 1. He's got 86 pace, 82 shooting, 84 dribbling, the same stats as his normal item, but he's got +5 physical to 81 overall. That really changes him as a player. Now the first option for a squad around him is this all-French team. It features ones to watch Ben Arfa, Paul Pogba, Benzema up front, all sorts of great players. Steven Nzonzi as well in the CDM spot as a particular highlight as a CDM. And then this is a squad that I actually used Lacazette in. It's a 4-3-2-1 mixed squad between the Italian Serie A, the French Ligue 1 and the Premier League, as well as having a little bit of a legend Mark Overmars in there as well. So when we take a look at Lacazette's in-game stats then, there are quite a few green ones in there. He's got decent finishing, 86 overall, and 86 attack positioning too. And then of course, if you use that basic chem style, like most of his items will be, you get little boosts all across the board. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to boost his pace and shooting as much as I possibly could. And they go up to 98 pace and 92 shooting if you apply that Hunter chemistry style. So he gets 96 finishing, 91 shot power, all sorts of amazing stats. And of course, 99 acceleration and 97 sprint speed there. It turns him into an absolute rapid striker. And of course, you don't need to boost anything in that physical department because this Movember item has got the +5 physical overall, which is just absolutely sweet. I love it. So there are a few pros and cons for this guy, of course. As always, let's get the negatives out of the way first. Sometimes I felt that Lacazette's first touch let him down somewhat. Not his dribbling, just that first touch. And that was only in certain scenarios. A lot of the time it was pretty good, but it's definitely an area to note that sometimes when receiving the ball, make sure you're not holding that pace button or something, because he seems to take a little bit of a long touch every now and again. And then also Lacazette's not particularly great in the air. He can score the odd header from a corner, but he's definitely not a target man kind of striker. So maybe even play him in a 2-striker formation. That would be a good option, like that French one that we said earlier on with Benzema up front, who is a little bit more of a target man and can probably knock headers down towards Lacazette a little bit more, who can utilise his pace, his good dribbling and all of that stuff to get through on goal. And now we move on to the positives, and there are lots of them. I mean, I scored loads and loads of goals with this guy on FIFA 17. It was unbelievable. I didn't think that having a +5 physical increase would have helped him so much, but it almost turned him into a completely different player. His pace was great, like really, really good acceleration, and then of course he kept that pace up in the good sprint speed that he's got on his item. His attack positioning was amazing as well. As I said, not so much in having his back to goal receiving the ball. In that sort of situation he might take that long touch, but it's those attacking runs that he makes. He's ready to receive the threaded through ball, and when he does, well, he makes the most of it for sure. He has of course got 4-star skill moves, which helps him as well in his attacking endeavours. You know, he goes forward, does a little turn. In this particular goal, as you can see, he does the Berber spin to get past Eric Bailly and slots that ball home into the top corner. Lovely goal. His strength is probably the biggest difference that you'll notice. Of course, it's the only difference from his regular item, but it turned him into a completely different player in the sense that beforehand, you might struggle in your battles one-on-one with a defender to sort of shield the ball and get through one-on-one. But with this item, I was finding myself in just more opportunities in front of goal with no defenders by me because I've already shrugged them off. And what that does is, of course, lead to more goals on the game. Fantastic. That's all you need from this striker is more and more goals, right? His stamina was also very impressive. He seemed to last most of the game. And then his shooting ability, you know, the curve, the finishing, the shot power, all of that stuff. He's got it in his locker. He really does know how to score goals on this game. So that is my overall review for Alexander Lacazette, the Movember edition here on FIFA 17. I really enjoyed him and I would definitely recommend him to you guys. So let me know if you go ahead and pick him up and how you get on with him. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time. Peace.